Today we're covering Monja and Okonomi-yaki, cooked on a hot griddle. Tsukishima is a famous town for Monja restaurants, and each restaurant has its own taste and style in making Monja. This town still has the old essence of Japan, from the narrow alleys, how the store is designed, and you can get old Japanese traditional treats and sweets from different stores. Today, I'm visiting a restaurant called Monja-kura. Monja is a traditional Japanese food made of customizable ingredients like sakura shrimp, chopped cabbage, dried shredded squid, seafood, and the most important, dashi batter, which is made of bonito flakes and seaweed. And okonomiyaki is a little different than monja, but it's cooked on the hot griddle with different delicious ingredients, which I'll show you after the monja. Each table in the restaurant has hot griddle in front of you, so you can cook your monja and okonomiyaki and eat it hot. I asked if they could cook the monja for me in the professional way, and this is the right way to make monja. I don't want to talk too much while the monja is being made, so let's enjoy the cooking on the hot griddle. After mixing the sakura shrimp, the chopped cabbage, and the dried shredded squid, she chops up the ingredients with the spatula so you get all the flavors out of the vegetables and the seafood. This is the important part of making monja. She is creating a circular wall so that you could put the dashi batter in the middle, which cooks the dashi and makes it much more creamier and richer consistency with the heat. After 10 to 15 seconds of cooking the dashi batter in the middle, she mixes the monja together and spreads it throughout the griddle so the heat goes into the monja. When you see the small bubbles popping up, it's ready to eat. The heat is high when you cook the monja first, but when it's done, you lower the heat and let it simmer on the grill. And putting a little bit of dried nori flakes on the monja makes it more flavorful, and I love the taste of the dried nori. And if you don't like your food too hot, you could serve your monja on a small plate. But I like my monja really hot, so I scoop it from the griddle and eat it like this. Monja has a nice creamy consistency, and it's almost like a hearty stew. You could taste the sakura shrimp and the dried shredded squid, and there's also small crunchy tempura puffs inside the monja. You can order different kinds of monja with different toppings, from cheese to seafood and meat. And the next bowl of monja that I wanted to try is the spicy codroe monja. And the key to making good monja is to put plenty of oil and spread it with the spatula and get the excess oil off of the grill. For this bowl of monja, the cabbage wasn't chopped so finely like the first bowl, so there's a little bit of the soft crunch from the cabbage, and the spicy codroe has a nice kick to it. And this monja is still bubbling, steaming hot from the griddle, which is my style of eating monja. And you can't forget the dried nori flakes for extra flavor. And if you want to enjoy monja to the fullest, you have to get the cold draft beer. The next bowl we're getting is the okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki means the way you like it in Japanese. And it has almost the same ingredients as the monja, but a thicker batter, an egg, and more meat and vegetables inside. You mix the ingredients really well inside the bowl, so when you put it on the griddle, it's evenly cooked. Once the batter is mixed and you put it on the griddle, you shape it into a round form just like a pancake. And don't forget the extra slices of bacon. The top side will be cooked when you flip over the okonomiyaki. You want to cook it until it's nice and brown, so you want to check it with your spatula to see if it's cooked. Once it's ready, you flip it over to cook the other side. After 2 to 3 minutes of cooking, it's time for the okonomiyaki sauce, which is a nice rich sweet sauce made just for this food. And if you like a saucy okonomiyaki, you want to go double layer on the sauce. Putting on the mayo in vertical and horizontal lines is the common Japanese way. It's not only for aesthetics, but it makes it tastier. For the final toppings, it's the dried nori flakes and the dried bonito, which gives amazing flavor. Slice the okonomiyaki into 4 slices, just like a pizza, and it's ready to eat. Inside the fluffy and mochi-like texture of the okonomiyaki, you taste the charred bacon in the pork, and the nice bonito flakes and the dried nori flakes gives it an extra flavor. The creamy okonomiyaki sauce and mayonnaise is a perfect match. And you could leave the other slices of the okonomiyaki on the hot grill to keep it hot. Thanks for your continued support on Gohan Friends, and hit that like button if you want more videos like this. And don't forget to check out my Instagram for useful pointers and more cool stuff on Japan.